Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday evening to you. I have a really quick card for you tonight. I'm using the new Quiet Meadow stamp set and the dies. The dies are amazing, called Meadow dies. These are in the annual catalog, and I'm also going to be using one of the new in colors. As a matter of fact, if I get some people joining me here live, then I think I would love to have you. Let's see. I don't know what this is asking me. Okay, I don't want to share with more groups than just my Rosy Scrappers, so go away. Get out of my way. Thank you. All right, so I would love to hear from you if you have a preference. So here are the new in colors. Let me share them with you. This is, where's my cheat sheet? Okay, so this is what we made in our card class yesterday, or in my annual catalog kickoff class. This is our polished pink. So that is the card that we made in class yesterday. Pale papaya. So there's that pale papaya, which reminds me of an old color of Stampin' Up's, like an apricot kind of color, if I remember correctly. Does anybody remember that color? And then Evening Evergreen, which I think is just gorgeous. And I'm going to be looking forward to using that, especially for Christmas cards. Soft Succulent, really nice soft green. And then Fresh Freesia, which is a nice, vibrant. Let me show you that. So let me show you these cards. So here's the polished pink, the pale papaya, the evening evergreen, the soft succulent, and then the fresh freesia. So I would like to do a card with, I'm hoping maybe somebody will give me some input here on a different color rather than the polished pink. I had planned on doing the polished pink, but maybe we should try the fresh freesia again. So I'm going to grab something to stamp on so I don't make a mess of my work surface, and grab the fresh freesia ink. And if you're joining me live, I would love for you to say hello to me. Let me know that you are there and we can chat. I won't be on here very long. So I'm going to use this really beautiful like wildflower image. It probably has an actual flower name, but I don't know what it is. And I'm going to be using the dots. Now I could get really fancy and add all of these images, but I think I'm just going to stick with these two stamps like we did in our class. And so we're just creating a little bit of interesting background on this paper. So I'm going to start by stamping nice and high here. There, isn't that sweet? And then I'm going to take this next image lower, quite a bit lower. And then the third one a little bit higher. And then the fourth one higher still. There we go. And now you see that I have these open areas down here, and so I'm going to fill in with some stamping down there as well. All right, cool. So that's it for that. And now let's add some dots. This is probably going to be my favorite dot stamp, which is nice that they gave me a new one because they took away the one from I can't even remember the name of the stamp set because I never even put that dot stamp away. I just kept it out on my desk. So the dots give it some texture and some dimension. I love to add them to almost all of my stamping that I do. All right, so now what I'm going to use is a piece of the Shimmer Vellum. And this is very shimmery. Hi, Gail. Glad you could join me on tonight's live. It's going to be a quick one. So there, you got to see these. They are so beautiful. I'm going to see if I can get the shimmer to show. Okay, so on my screen, that shimmer is showing up quite a bit. I hope you guys can see it. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. So it's not very see-through. It's going to pretty much cover up fairly well any image that you have beneath it. But it is pretty. All right, so I'm going to cut this at 1 1/4. Let's see. Nope. And then this is going to, so I'm going to use my grid paper here to help me line this up. I want it to go about 1/3 of the way. Oh, I got a nasty thing going on with my nail. Sorry about that. So about right there. And hold it still. And then just pinch this back and then pinch this back. So it's important if you're using the grid paper to help you line something up and get it in the right position that you are careful not to move it when you pick it up. All right, so I'm just going to grab a little bit of Stampin' Seal, maybe. A very little bit. And a little bit there. And there we have it. All right, so I'm ready for my card base. And then I'll need to get the cut and emboss machine to cut out a couple of images in basic white. Oh, that's really pretty. Yay! I haven't tried embossing on this vellum yet, but I'm sure that you could emboss on it. There we go. Isn't that image beautiful? Ooh, love it. Okay, so let's grab the cut and emboss machine and a piece of Whisper White, sorry, Basic White. Boy, how long is it going to take me to get over calling my white paper Whisper White? All right, so I need 1, 2, and then my 2 cutting plates. And here's a piece of Basic White. Let me grab the dies that I need. So I'm going to use this long one and this broadleaf flower up there and this greeting. Those dies are so fun. I let my customers just play with a whole bunch of dies that I had cut out in the in colors, and they had so much fun just putting cards together with die cuts, and they turned out beautiful. So if you've been looking for a single die cut that has lots of different flower images, I think this is the one for you. And then this one, I haven't even gotten to the point where I've played with these enough to start coloring them. Once I start doing that, oh my goodness, because I love coloring my die cuts. Ready? So if you are watching me on YouTube, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. And then if you are watching me on Facebook, if you would like my page, Stampin' with Kelly, that would be awesome. Or both would be even better, right? So I want to do the thinking of you. The thinking of you is not in here, which means it probably went away in another box. So I'm going to go with You're Too Kind. I always need a lot of thank you cards, so that will be good. And then I'll have to go on a hunt for where is that stamp. So again, if you're joining me live, I would love for you to say hello. Let me know that you're there. Let's chat. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I love to answer your questions and help you out with any of your stamping needs. So I'm just trying to eyeball the bottom of the words being parallel with the bottom edge of the stamp. And I'm going to test it out to see how close I got to the right alignment. So if I'm just looking at this line right here and then stamp with lining this up just to see if I have it on there straight. And I think I don't. I think it dips on the kind. So I'm just going to try to rearrange that a little and put the kind up a little higher. Let's try again. Oh, that looks good. Alrighty. I think I got this a little too far to the right, but we'll see how it turns out. I could always add an embellishment there. Oh, not too bad. Okay. This was quick and easy, wasn't it? All right, so we're just going to get this all glued down there and add some embellishments. And then I think that we will probably, oh, that's a lot of glue. Ah. All right, I need to get rid of that. Decorator envelope. And I think we will decorate the inside a little bit too. So simple and elegant. So I hope you'll join me again this week. I have several lives planned. I'm not real sure on the timing of them because Jackson is in a tournament tomorrow. Thank you, Gail. Gail, are you a Stampin' Up demonstrator? Stampin' Up fan? Tell me how you happened across this video at this time. So I'm using some Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to use 3 because I'm putting this on paper that is not as, it has a little bit of coating on it. And I'm also putting this on top of these die cuts, so I want to make sure that I have enough adhesive there to keep that on my card. All right, so let's do the inside. Okay, that I have to get a new one because that one has glue on it. That's where I got rid of my glue. Okay. Oh, awesome. Good. Where are you a demonstrator? Are you here in the US? And then if you are a demonstrator, would this be the kind, I think I'm just going to leave it like that, just that simple. I think that looks beautiful. Let's grab an envelope and do the same thing. I have an envelope here. I do. Oh, cool. So, is this a card that you would enjoy making with your customers? And on the flap as well. Oh, I love that color. So, Gail, what do you think of the new ink colors? Oh, I have an error going here. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. So we have this sweet envelope, this sweet card that needs some embellishment. I think that I have some of the new ink color embellishments that I can find here. Yes, there we go. And let's go ahead and keep it monochromatic and use the fresh freesia. Jewels. So I will have all of these supplies listed on my blog, and also below the video on YouTube with a link to all of the supplies. If you need any of these supplies or want any of these, if you don't have a demonstrator and would like to do a party for your friends and family, or even just like a Facebook party, or maybe you just have a really huge order. Now is a great time for a nice big order of $250 in the US. Normally you would get $25 in Stampin' Rewards, but until June 14th, you would actually get an additional $25. And anything above a party above $250 until June 14th will get you that additional $25 in free rewards, which is awesome. Let's see which. Oh, yes, I do too. I didn't at first, but they are growing on me. Hi, Carol. Thanks for joining me. You joined just in time to see the very end. I'll go ahead and show you the one that we did yesterday in class with the black embellishments that are from the mini catalog, but done the same way. And then also, let me show you my tag. And any, especially demonstrators, but customers as well, if you would like a PDF of this that you could print out onto your basic white paper and make some sort of tag or bookmark, just send me an email and I will email it to you. I would like to say that I would put it up on my blog, but um, I just don't know how long it would take me to get that done. It might be tomorrow. Most likely it would be, but in the meantime, if you don't see it on my blog, then feel free to email me at rosiescrapper@gmail.com, and then just check in the uh, notifications in both Facebook and in YouTube to see what that address is where you can email me and I can send you the PDF. It would have 5 of these on it and you would just need to print it out on basic white and cut it apart. Oh, you get the notifications late? That's a bummer. Aw. All right. Well, thanks you guys for joining me on YouTube and on Facebook. And I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure of the time. I'm hoping that it will be around a similar time. So around 3:30 Arizona, I think is about when I hit it. And right now I am off to make dinner. I have some guests, neighborhood guests coming over. If you joined me on my last video, I made 24 cards using the Dandy Garden Memories and More pack, and got those sent out around my neighborhood, and I got some people did accept, and I'm super excited. So I will be having my first neighborhood dinner tonight, and I'll let you know how that goes. Thank you, Gail. All right, good night.